Okay, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Vagante. So, oddly enough, I think I froze it. Yep. Nope, maybe. Okay, did not freeze the game. The sound was super quiet. I guess the music did not decide to play for whatever reason. Anyway, so, patch 17A just came out, so that means, as usual, we've got, some patch notes to read. So, let's see what they say first and foremost, and let's hope that, well, it gives us some direction on what we want to do tonight. So first and foremost, the next patch might or might not be for like 3 weeks instead, because the Undeterred is coming up, which is like a global game jam that happens, in like a week or two. I'm not entirely sure. But effectively, it's going to be a little bit before any new features get added to the game. They might be doing a little bit, but apparently this entire team found each other via a Ludum Dare. So that's actually kind of cool. But let's actually take a look at the patch notes. So, new balance. There's a new boss called the Abomination. Ooh. Interesting. So that means we need to get to the catacombs. Improved cursor transitions in UI. Faster MP regeneration during intermissions. Added new input action for exiting level. New Act 3 rooms, new Flame Aura item attribute, added skeleton summoning animation to the boss Necromancer, teleport scroll effect is no longer instantaneous, it is no longer possible for levels to be generated without an exit. I'm kind of depressed. Well, no, I'm kind of happy that I never ran into that situation, because that would be bad. Oh, man, well, at least we got it yesterday. Boulders will now break when they hit the boss golem. So instead of insta-murdering him like I thought, like it did yesterday, it will do no such thing. Okay, shrines now have gravity and will fall when underneath tiles are destroyed. Makes sense. Let's see. Fixed a long-standing bug where the boss Spriggan's plant children had much lower base HP instead of specific boss HP. What? Does that mean that the heads now have like a butt ton of health, but you can damage them now? That's cool. Also, hey, Eric is God. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Fix some strange graphical artifacts with the zombies. Fix the goblin stun threshold. Necromancer and summon boss spites desync. And fix bosses being hurt by spike traps. Damn it. That was useful from time to time. I don't even know. Okay, so if those are the patch notes, it doesn't look like they've done any changes. Oh, hey, Frostable Venus as well. Let's see. Does not look like there's a whole lot of new changes for the mage. In fact, there might not be for quite a while. It's kind of hard to tell. I really need to get to work on getting the last perk here. So we've only got 2 left anyway. But so... Well, we need to make it to the catacombs. I want to go see what this Abomination boss is like. So that means we're playing ultra generic, super powerful, hopefully, rogue. Now, suddenly I've forgotten how to play. This is an embarrassing thing to have to deal with. Luckily, we start with arrows, so we don't get stuck by the hit by the arrow traps. So we're going to try and all-star this one. Less screwing around, less like high-flying stunts. More success. I don't know. Like, I feel like all of my runs should be that way, but there's a lot of times where I'm just kind of like, ooh, hello. It's probably not worth it. I probably don't have the money for it. Let's see. But, okay, so we do have a fairy check. I might sacrifice her if I don't take any damage. Really depends on who we're fighting down here. Because if I can manage to avoid fighting the bandit boss on the first level, then the fairy chick is effectively meaningless. Now, do we have... No piranhas in here. No nothing. Okay. That's good. Nope. And nope. I don't know if mage is the best for the early game in this game. I honestly consider the rogue, except for the very first level, the rogue is by far the best character, actually, in the entirety of the game. Because first level, you only have level 1 shadow, meaning you don't have the, like, insta-kill boost, or at least the major amount of damage, but, like, you got a lot of mobility, you attack fairly fast, and you're the only one to have a long-range weapon out of all of the characters available. Like here, oh, sweet, we're fighting the dragon, too. Now, I could go back and go for Fire Shield, which is actually kind of tempting. Some bat found me from somewhere. Traversing this level might be a bit of a pain in the butt. Interesting. Damn it! That was a Scroll of Uncurse. Could have used that. Here's the question. We just got ourselves a dagger. Do I risk it? I really don't like risk. I have kind of a risk-aversive personality and stuff like that. It's hard to tell. I'm not sure what I want to do in this situation. Do I just throw it on? Just threw it on. It's got knockback and it's cursed, but that's it. Have I ever played Ascendant? I actually have. I played it before it was released for anyone. Like, okay, good. We have another Scroll of Uncurse. The sad thing is, it was actually a cursed weapon. However, it was not a bad cursed weapon. That thief dude. Oh. This positioning might or might not be a bad idea. Well, let's just wallop him as we go by. Nice thing is, it is knockback. Knockback ain't bad. Oh, dicks! That is the damage I was hoping to avoid. I knew it was going to happen someday. And getting trapped in a tiny little hole with a slime on one side and the dragon on the other is a pain in the butt. Oh, no. Ow. Oh, it's okay. We haven't found a... Oh, God, this is like the worst positioning ever. And that slime is ready and raring for me. Okay, here we go. We got plenty of time. Let's see. If I want an old school roguelike, check out Fatal Labyrinth. Cool. Yeah, I really need to do some, like, old school roguelikes at some point. I haven't done it in a while. Or I haven't played, like, really any in a very long time. Still. Okay. I'm just getting set on fire non-stop here. I mean, I don't like to complain, but the level generator was not friendly to me here. This is, like, the worst layout you could possibly run into. Oh, well. We're actually going to be fine health-wise. As long as I don't take too much here. We should be full health by the time we leave this level. Actually, pretty much no matter what we do, we're going to be full health. Because we got, we've got the fairy chick. Would much rather have the fairy chick elsewhere, but, oh well, not the end of the world. Let's see. Don't know what I'm gonna do here. Stream Zork. Can you? That would take some interesting setup. Honestly, I need to, like, figure out some special stream days occasionally. Like, maybe just Saturdays or lengthy stream days. I don't even know. And I would not have been able to afford any of that anyway. Interesting. Wow, there's, like, nothing here. What a sad little level. Alright, well, let's try not to take falling damage here, because that would be embarrassing. Okay, and nothing I can get rid of, so let's just go with that. I could have waited there. Or not waited, I could have used the weapon shrine to get rid of my original dagger. Yeah, on one hand, I probably could have gotten my my new dagger God Cursed, but at the same time, it's probably a bad move. Because who knows what kind of dagger you find later. And honestly, knockback, like, if it was lifesteal and I could get a God Curse, I would be, like, super happy. That's not gonna that's not gonna happen. That was effective. Need better stats, though. I barely do damage. Then again, I'm being, like, super timid here because I want this run to succeed. Oh, hello. There we go. Streaming Zork. Man. I have not... Is that the one with the Gru? I think it is. Actually, I should probably stop wailing on these worms. It seems like a dumb idea in general. I don't even know. Doink. There we go. Up. Nope, we did nope. Nope. Cool. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, so now we've got our curse shrine. Our shackled. Or Shackleford? I don't even know. I'm trying to, like, be punny with names here, and it's not working so great. But I'm playing fairly well today, which I don't know. I'm patting myself on the back here just a little bit. Okay, let's see. So Double's asking, I know you're from upstate New York, but where are you based out of now? That you stream nightly from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I actually live in Boston now, or like suburbs of Boston. Wow, that tiny little area is kind of a hellhole. I just stream this way because there's nobody else awake, so there's nobody for me to bother, which is nice. Means I have like the worst sleep schedule in the world, but still, it's like the best I can do given my situation. I'd probably stream during other times. Damn it, stupid bat. I'd stream during other time blocks if I could. It does not. Damn it, my money. Oh well, not the end of the world. Yeah, no, I would definitely stream during like many other time blocks if I actually had the option to. That said, combination of just like being busy at all other times of the day just does not help. And now to see if any of these are cursed. That one's not cursed. That one's not cursed. That one's not cursed. Are none of them cursed? Cool. That's useful. Okay, so we get death protection. We get spike protection, flame aura, super speed, and spike protection. Okay. Well, these are all pretty good. So I'm going to take a super speed. But now we actually have flame aura. I have no idea what that does. Does that... Oh, interesting. So it just does a little bit of damage here and there. Not much, but a little. I have no idea if that thing's fired off yet. Oh, what the... Never had that happen before. Okay. So, thus far, Flame Aura is pretty meaningless. But still. Kangaroo punches. Oh, shoot, but I've got a cursed dagger on. Well, actually, no, I don't. I don't need to, at least. Where is it? There we go. So now we've got a couple of extra daggers we don't care about. I might as well carry this one around for a weapon shrine, but I can go around full hog with the punching, which is going to do a little bit more damage and honestly just have way higher knockback than the knockback dagger. I want to say it scales better with stats, but the reality of the situation is it just has a higher attack rate than most, because I can just sit here walloping people left and right forever, which is kind of funny. I do wish Flame Aura was a little bit more consistent damage, though, because it does not do anything. Sup? But it's okay. I do also wish it had, like, a really cool graphic animation, like a nice visual to go along with it. But as it stands now, it's actually pretty much tantamount to useless. I'm not sure if there's, like, a way of upping the damage. But I'm not expecting it. Okay. Whoa. Apparently has a fairly long range, though, which is kind of interesting. Not sure what I'm going to do with that, but still. Huh. Okay, so we've got this guy. What do you got for me? Cursed? Not cursed. Please don't be cursed. Maybe increases... Damn it! Also super speed. I do not want to go fast. This is not a situation where going fast is a good idea. Not at all. Well, that changes a great many things. So now we've got the magic quiver, which is awesome. Haven't fought the boss yet. Got a lot of stuff around. I'm just trying to clear out whatever I can. But having the magic quiver is going to make a huge difference once we get up. Wow, yeah. Having the magic quiver this early on in the game is phenomenal. Where the heck is the shop? Oh, it's probably all the way up to the top, past the exit. It's like the only other place it could be. Yeah, here we go. Still not done with this level either. Actually kind of surprised about that one. Okay, what do you got for me? Kingly Greaves, it's not bad, and Book of Dash. Honestly, kind of mediocre stuff, but still. Okay. So... Not terribly keen on Dash. Honestly, most of these are pretty much junk. Let's burn our old dagger that we don't need, because we got our glowing dagger. Okay, there we go. And yeah, this is the reason why I wouldn't have wanted to god curse my weapon. Would have been nice, maybe, but probably wouldn't have been that nice. Okay. How much damage does that do? Not as much as I was hoping it would. But it did enough to piss him off. Doesn't look like there's anything meaningful down there anyway. So if I'm going to be fighting the boss, this is like the perfect place to do so. A couple of platforms to hide behind. Actually, the other area might not be bad either. Okay. Wall phasing. I don't know about wall phasing. I never really know about that one. Oh, I don't have the magic quiver out yet. I need to fix that. There we go. Now we're going to do damage. Assuming I can hit him. Boink. That was less damage than I wanted to. Oh well. I guess we got punches for the time being. There we go. And you know what? The fire aura is actually hitting him from time to time. This should be pretty easy. Holy crap. That was close. I really am trying to, like, give it my A game right now. Now we've got the magic quiver, which they might have scaled the damage, or maybe I'm just not doing as much as I normally do. Hard to tell. Either way, magic quiver equipped. Maybe it also scales with intelligence, which is entirely viable. Or entirely possible? Oh well. It does do more damage than regular. So we got that. Oh, we have spike protection, don't we? So I can actually get those gold pieces if I wanted. Which I do. Yeah! Oh, hey, that means I can actually pop down here. It's probably nothing, but I might as well check anyway. Sometimes it gives you a pork chop. The answer looks to be no. Well, let's just gallivant for a second. Gallivant forever. Because why not? Okay. Nothing remaining? Nothing remaining. So, while we're here, we've got some spare equipment and a curse shrine. Let's take a look at what we've got around here. We probably have at least one scroll of identification as well. So there's that. Okay. You are... Wow. Okay. So now we have Featherfall. So now we have infinite spike protection. Which is nice. Now, I don't want the gloves, because they're wall phasing. But I do want the Book of Dash. Because this gives me... extra double jump. And just, like, overall movement. Because you can actually... You can do, like, sky dodges and stuff like that. And I would actually like to try that now that I actually have, Featherfall. So I think with this, let's actually get out of here. Thus far, our stats are kind of mediocre, but our overall power ain't bad. Now, what I'm probably gonna want to do... shoot. We have a couple of options here. So first and foremost, we're gonna complete Shadow, because that's, like, the most overpowered thing ever. But apart from that, here's the question. So we could go with, oh, whoa. Is this secret? No, this is weird wall texturing. Yeah, we're full health. If I can keep this up, we're in a good position. We don't have to worry about fire and flames. Don't have to carry on. Oh. Hey, Chris Ors. How's it going? Let's see. So we got... I'm not gonna put on any random items. We know how to scum the curse shrines and stuff. So it's better that we don't deal with it. Kind of wanted to push that guy straight into the spikes. Seeing as... Yep. Wow. Dash really is pretty cool. Like, real cool. I'm kind of enjoying this one. Gives me a lot of movement-based leeway, which is really nice. Like, this is... we need more stats for sure. Damn it! Die. But still. Let me think. Because we've got fish aplenty. Doesn't look like we got much else. If I could get lifesteal or heal, if I could get either of those this entire run through, I'm going to be like a super happy camper. But yeah, we've got kind of this like weird float move, which I'm kind of appreciating. Wait, I can... Nope, don't want to hammer them. Aha! Come after me, you son of a bitches. There we go. That worked out, I think, more flawlessly than I could have imagined. So I'm just wasting dash because it makes me happy. Because it's kind of fun. Let's see. So let's see. Nope. That's just... What the deuce was that? My shadow clone must have punched the bat past and through me. Weird. Alright, fine. God, I love having Featherfall so early on in the game. It's actually got really good stats, too. We could buy a bomb if I really wanted to. Not like a high priority, but it could be kind of fun. Okay. So we've got many victims. We got spikes all over the place. We don't have that to bother us. Yep. Get that out of there. So how are we feeling? We are feeling like beautiful people. Hello. Something on the other side of this wall is burning. It's probably nothing major. Yeah, it's just him. I don't even know what's over there. Oh, hello. He's violent. And not appreciated. Okay. And then we've just got slime. Yeah, gotta say, I would much rather have Frost Aura than Fire Aura. Ow. Because Frost Aura kicks ass. Fire Aura, not quite as much. Okay, I'm just gonna let this happen for a second. Damn it. Trying to avoid damage here. Sometimes a little bit harder. Because, like, usually I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants, you know, kind of taking, I'm not going to say the laissez-faire approach, but just being like that, whatever happens, happens. This time around, nah, we want to see the abomination. We want to see it bad. What? Oh, man, missed. Okay. So let's see. Don't know if can I set this thing up? I can set this thing on fire. Alright, I'll just sit here. Yeah, falling on spikes with Featherfall really does kind of mess with my head as well. Ooh, okay, you are coming for me. Already set off all the crusher traps. Ooh, do not like the looks of him. Aha! Suck it. Okay. Let's think. Probably over here, right? Yeah, all of the rocks have been dropped. Unfortunately, bosses pass directly through things like boulders, which is kind of annoying. Because it means you can't slow them down or stop them. Can I hit him from here? Yeah, I can. Alright. I already got him. Must have been because he already took all those boulders to the face just wandering around in his start area. Dumb bunny. Okay, what do we have here that we don't care about? The answer is both of those. Actually, let's go sack them to the deranged, come to think of it. Generally, that's a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Let's see. This is usually a bad move. I don't even know what that did, but that's okay. We've got some inventory space, and I'll stack more if I need to. Don't see anything. Oh, hey, Shadow. Welcome back. Let's see. So we've got the shop already. Didn't have anything particularly useful. We've got this. Okay, we've got all of that. So let's actually get over here. Boink. Ow, damn it. Whoa. Found it! Well, that's the weirdest placement on a pork chop I've ever seen. So, did we have a Shrine of Sacrifice around here? I don't think so, but we're definitely leaving this floor. We're definitely leaving this floor full health. Or one stat higher. Now, I'm gonna go check if we have a Shrine of the Bloody, but I don't think we do. That said, that's not a bad thing. Yep. Oh, we do have a weapon shrine, though, so that gives me some sacrifices. Yep, no bloody. Dang. That is nice about the Flame Aura, though. Because, what does the Deranged Shrine do? Mostly random effects, Wand of Chaos style. However, it will sometimes give you intelligence, which is kind of nice. So we've got this armor. Might as well sack it there. I'll give it the sword, too. We have no use for a sword. Hello. We get a ring. Cool. Still not going to put it on, because at this point I'm trying to go for God-cursed items and stuff like that. But yeah, the primary benefit of Flame Aura that I can tell is it reveals pork chops for you. Because you can tell, because random damage numbers will be coming off of, well, random places. As far as I can tell, it reveals, you know, pork chop locations, and it reveals, like, secret walls and stuff, you know, the trick walls. So it doesn't look like we have any way of sacking health here, so let's just pork chop up. We're 100 health, going straight into the woods. We've got the magic quiver. So, like, honestly, we're in a really good position. I'm gonna go with... here's the question. What do we want to do? We could go with the magic... we could go with archery for, like... you know what? Let's put 1 point into archery. Beyond that, don't think I'm going to do it. But this way I can back up while I pull back, which is going to be invaluable once we get to the catacombs. Everything else, there's MasterCard. I don't even know. Okay. Do have a lot of spiders, though. Do not like me spiders. Golems shouldn't be a problem for once. Oh, deuces. Because golems take heavy damage from magic arrows. Still do not see a shrine of the shackled. Because if I can get a shrine of the shackled, then we've got then we know what to worry about and what not to worry about. Okay, Spider-Man, you are not nearly as cute in this game as you are in the comics. So let's just assume that you're not the same person. Ah! He had the jumps that I did not expect from him. Okay, well, that's 13 damage. God damn it. Wow. That is pretty ridiculous for just one spider. Oh, well. Okay. So here's where we panic a little bit. Probably stealth up and wait. Holy crap. That harpy is ready for me. But I was ready for him. Okay, good. Because I don't want to be taking a bunch of damage from, really anything here. Let's take a look at what you got. Protected by spirits. Death becomes easier to encounter. So, the next major perk I want to get, apart from the, like, the one that actually increases your speed by 1, the next major perk I have to get really is just, oh yeah, that does all sorts of damage to him. Golem boss is going to be going down. Which is going to be real nice. Okay. Unfortunately... Oh! I pissed off the Wisp boss. I apparently hit him with an arrow from all the way back here. Oh, shit. That's kind of bad. Less so now. But still pretty bad. Okay, this is going to suck. Because I didn't clear out all the enemies. How did I manage to piss the Wisp boss off from, like, this far? Alright. Well... I'll just nuke what I can. Yep, that hurt. This guy is going to suck to fight. Ah! This is why I got dodged, dash though. But unfortunately, we're going to run out of ammo fairly quickly. I wonder if... Okay. Ow. Actually took that one... I'm not going to say on purpose, but it happened anyway. Okay, let's grab this. Don't even know what it does. Our magic stamina is kind of okay. Oh, please and thank you for not hitting me with that. Okay, hit him before he starts summoning those wisps. Got him. Okay, did not take too much damage. Perfect. Can you bomb an arrow of the quiver? God, I do not want to mess around with that. I don't even want to come close to messing with that. That terrifies me on some baseline level. Okay. So, we do have a Scroll of Uncurse, so in that case, really still don't want to mess around with it. Let's see. Your identification. Yes? Yes! Holy crap, those are great stats. Defense, dexterity, jumping. Of course, this would get rid of our feather fall. Why? Can I, like, merge 2 boots together? Actually, that would be an amazing thing. Oh, I guess the other thing we can do is identify this one. Yeah, that's worthless. Okay, there we go. And it's Frost Nova. So that's going to give us some magic stamina back, which is exactly what we need because we've still got a lot of friends to murder here. Perfect. Okay. Whew. Man, I'm glad I had Magic Quiver for that. Admittedly, for fighting the Wisp boss, you really don't want Magic Quiver. He has almost no defense. So, like, we probably would have done just about as much damage without it as we did, but unfortunately there's like no easy way of switching around. Looks like we do have a weapon shrine here. What I'm looking for is a shrine of the deranged. If I can give me one of those, I'm going to be a happy camper. Nope, nope. There we go. That is quite the big morning star. Okay. Nope. I think he can still see me. That's okay. I can still murder him. So we've still got a couple of golems. We got a lot of like other stuff that we still have to worry about. I've taken a lot of damage, but we're gonna get what, 7 hit points from Survivor. So there's that. Oh, nope, 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 nope. This is why I like stealth though. Stealth is like the best thing in this game by a huge margin. Ooh, ice wand. Looks like I can get a... Oh, shoot. I'm actually going to have to go over the golem for this one. That is... Could be better, could be worse. Honestly, mostly could be worse. Because I can just keep hammering him with arrows from, like, wherever I want to. Perfect. We've got the boss key. We've got stuff like that. I don't see anything else. We do have another scroll of uncursed, but here's the thing. If I can get a really good item that's god-cursed... Like, a really good god-cursed item. Oh, did I not pick up... I didn't pick up the key. Whoops. Oh, right. We've got the wrong item equipped. Vagante dev needs to adjust the AI on the harpies. See, the thing is, I really don't want the developers to actually make the harpies that much smarter in this game. Just because the harpies... While they aren't necessarily particularly dangerous on their own... Oh, come on! Alright, fine. You Frost Aura get locked in place, and you just don't hit shit. That's annoying. But, like, the thing is, while they are dangerous... We're getting nothing but boots here. Oh, the stats on that is amazing. Featherfall. Featherfall boots have pretty good stats, too. Yeah, that is really annoying. Okay. I don't have any more scrolls of identification. I'm just gonna put this on. Okay. So that's almost completely worthless. So let's actually go sacrifice some items. Like, Luminous would be nice, but the inventory space seems a little bit more necessary given the situation. I found the shopkeeper. Haven't I? Okay. Do I have anything else here that I can get rid of? Not easily. Because, yeah, if I could find some cursed kangaroo punch gloves, I'd be really happy. If uncursed gloves would just take off cursed items, I think I'd also be pretty happy, because then it's just like, alright, you know, here's stuff that I can deal with. Let's see. Do I have inventory space for you? I don't. Let's just grab this stuff. But still, yeah, I think the enemies are called harpies, at least. I'd swear I saw it once on, I want to say the wiki, but again, could be wrong. Because we've got an ice wand, which is nice. We've got some pseudo-meaningless boots. And now we've got that. Unfortunately, our inventory is just getting super full. And if I can find a Shrine of the Shackled, we're all good. If I can't, gonna be a problem. Also, we need more scrolls of identification. I was using them on the equipment, on my equipment. But I realized that's actually a bad idea. You're supposed to use scrolls of identification on potions. Okay. Whoa. That's cool. I like that. Okay, that's another new thing. Scrolls of Teleportation will now actually do like a movement thing. Actually, that is a really nice touch. I like that. A lot. Okay, so the thing with the harpies is they're kind of dumb, but if they were really smart, they would ruin anybody except for this character. Like, here's the thing. Their AI is like really dumb, but they like to hover directly above you as the player. So if you're playing as the warrior, you're effectively screwed and you're going to take a lot of damage. So the reason why the harpies are dumb, the reason why the harpies can be dumb is because their damage is insane. And that's not exactly okay. Can you control the teleport? The answer is no. Kind of wish you could, actually. I think that would actually be really cool. But currently, there's no manner of control. It just kind of goes where the hell it wants. Oh boy, that looks super special. Luckily, it's easy to cheese. them. And, like, I know maybe they're a little bit too stupid. Like, I kind of wish enemies would, like, alert and try and find you instead of just kind of float around for a second and then realize you're not there anymore and then give up. Like, I think that if they were a little bit smarter than that, but if they were, like, actually smart at pegging you, I would not be okay with them. Because that would be very frustrating. Okay, so those boots are not good. Tunic is good. Gloves are good. This tunic. Also good. So you're protected by spirits. Your attacker will sometimes be poisoned. It's improved archery. Rather have heavy punches, considering our daggers ain't bad. And that's slow aura. I'd rather keep the flame aura one. Okay. So let's think. We've got a bunch of random junk, which is nice, because now I can get rid of it. So let's go with the one with the highest stats. Dump everything else. Improved archery would be kind of fun, but it's not a high priority. Now we've got turbo cursed boots, which I'm not a fan of. Unless they're really good, at which point I'm a fan of them. If they're, like, super lightfoot, then I think that's a good idea. Hard to tell. Okay, and we got grab balls now, which honestly not particularly useful either. Okay, so like the thing is with the harpies, if they had like really good AI and like were truly trying to peg you with arrows, it would suck for like any of the regular it would suck for like any of the regular classes because they would effectively just roll right in and murder your face. And I'm pretty much not okay with that. All right, can't get the harpy from there. But, like, if you notice right now, the harpy... Okay. The harpy is, like, very, very dead set on hitting me. And, like, if I was the warrior, I really wouldn't have a lot of ways for, like, dealing with that situation. If I remember right, these guys can make the jump. Could have gotten to me, too. Luckily, they're also damn cowards. And apparently, Flame Aura put them off. Okay, so we don't know if we have a weapon shrine yet, so I'm just gonna dump some of our paraphernalia over here. Okay, let's see. Trying to be There's spiders walking on each other down there. Also, interestingly enough, when I punched that box, the harpies moved. I don't understand, but alright, fine. So we've got a whole smorgasbord of not cool over here. Oh, we've also got this guy. Ow. Ooh. Smorgasbord of not cools. Come to party. Okay, smorgasbord of not cool has left the party. Nice. Huh, interesting. The piranhas actually get stuck on the web. Did not actually realize that enemies could. I guess it's just spiders that don't get stuck in the web. Although that's actually kind of a nice feature. Stuff like that. Okay, so we have no idea who we're up against. We've got heavy punches, which does kind of stunlock the what's-his-face. The Spriggan boss, there we go. Have we already found the treasure room? I think we have, yep. We get more scrolls of decurse. That said, means nothing. Because we're pretty much, any cursed item we're god cursing automatically. What we need are scrolls of identification, and we don't have any of those yet. I'm looking for more. Let's see. So we've got one pair of cursed boots. Ah, here's the scroll of identify. It's got double jump, which is nice. Vitality, strength... Actually, that's only about as good as my... Actually, that's worse. Alright, let's just toss that. Like, double jump would be kind of nice, but that's not actually that much better than what we already have. So I'm just gonna leave that alone, because... For all the god cursing, it really isn't that godly. Okay. So let's see. What is god curse? So god curse is what happens when you drop an item on the... When you drop an item on the Shrine of the Shackled, which is that, like, weird kind of skull-looking shrine that I keep going back to. And what it does is it gives it a huge stat bonus. at the cost of a lot of things. Really, the fact that you can never take it off. Used to be if you took it off... Oh, this is panic-inducing. At least I got Featherfall, which is nice. We've also got a friend who's coming to say hi, and I do not like it when they come say hi. Okay. Okay, and Mr. Shackleford has discovered my presence. Oh yeah, they have a lot more health. Oh, they are coming for me. Okay, now here's the question. Killing them doesn't actually... Alright, this might cost me a lot of mana. You know what, while we're here, he's stuck down there. I'm just going to leave him alone for a second. We got bigger fish to fry. Or smaller fish, smaller, more dangerous fish, I think. Specifically, that golem is terrifying. Because I don't know where he's going to end up, and he could always discover my presence. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Ooh, okay. Oh god. Bad place, bad place. That was also a bad move. Let's not do that again. Where are my boots? There are my boots. Featherfall. Whew. Back to the comfortable things that we can already do. That would have been bad. Okay. So, let's just peg this bastard. There we go. Okay, so that rules out instant death. Next thing we probably want to do before we fight the boss is figure out how to get our health back. Luckily, we got several things working in our favor there. First and foremost, you. You got anything useful for me? The answer is no. I was really hoping for at least one potion. He hasn't sold any this far. Just, other stuff. Well, one scroll of identify. How many potions do I have? I got a lot of random junk. You are... Featherfall. Alright, fine. Let's just take this. I don't want to accidentally drink a potion of poison along the way, and I've got a lot of money that I'm probably not going to use. The shop, let's be honest here, either you need it really early on, or you don't need it at all. There we go. I've still got 88 coins, too. Nice. So, let's go see about this man here. That is scary, though, as those come in. This is a lot of... So, these things used to have, like, next to no hit points, like 10 or something like that, except for the final 3. They fixed it. So I guess what we're going to want to do is just beat the tar out of this guy. Until they come out, and then we just peg them with arrows. I have no idea how much health they have. Like, does it all factor into the same health bar? I kind of hope so, but at the same time, I'm terrified to find out. That must have been a lot of damage, though. Hitting all of the heads at... Wait. We killed them. We killed most of his heads in, like, one go. He was down to 3 there. Hard to tell. Oh, balls. Oh, still alive. Okay, that's good. Check out if there are any chests in Vagante. Level combination. Okay. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage. Well, we've consigned him to a fate of mediocrity and stuff. Check out if there are any cheats for Vagante. Oh. I actually don't know if there are cheats. I know I could probably use, Shadow Clone killed him. I could probably use... Oh, shoot, what is it? That, kind of a memory hacker to do stuff to it. But I don't actually know if there are any cheats for this game. Probably. Now, here's the question. Can I make that jump? The answer is no. I don't want to deal with it. That spider is probably going to make the journey. Make the distance. But it did not go for speed. Okay, there we go. Because we took a lot more damage there than I wanted to take, but let's be honest here. Them making it so his individual heads had a lot more health, kind of terrifying. Also, just bad maneuverability, and honestly, probably should have taken off Featherfall for that. So where's the treasure chamber? All the way back at the beginning. Okay, that was interesting. Okay. Yeah, I really wish pulling back arrows would not break stealth. I honestly don't know why it does that. Because like, you're the thief. You should be able to sneak attack. I guess at the same time, if you could sneak attack with arrows, you would do fuck tons of damage. Especially, oh man, do you know how much damage I would do with my arrows if I was... Okay, let's check if any of these are cursed. I would do so much damage with my bow and arrow if I had a magic quiver. In conjunction with, you know, insta crit sneak attack. Okay, so none of these are particularly good. Do we have a weapon shrine around here? Doesn't look like it. I don't think we even have a deranged here. Yeah, no, we've got a Shrine of Light. We've got a shackled... Damn. Alright, fine. It's not like I'm really using these that much anyway. Let's grab this. Just grab that. Yeah, because we really do not have the inventory space to carry any of these with me. I don't even know why I'm, like, rolling in. Let's see. Huh. Death's Acolyte. Question mark, question mark, question mark. No items. That would be interesting. Really difficult to do, though. I might do it someday. Would be kind of fun. Well, let's go back up completely to full health if I can manage it. Anything from you? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so if I could get just a little bit more coinage, then we can boost up and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I totally agree with the whole, like, magic quiver and stealth would just ruin everything forever. Like, there would be... It would do so much damage. But then again, I kind of wish to some degree that this game had kind of the Binding of Isaac broken style of things, where, like, you would occasionally just run into, like, a really broken combination. And I'm not talking about, like, heal. Because, like, heal is honestly kind of nice just because it means you're not slowly dying at all times. Because this game has serious health issues, especially once you make it to the crypts. So heal almost seems like a necessary thing if you can make it to the end. Let's just keep piling damage into strength. I know putting it into dexterity would probably be a good idea, but I'm not sure how useful, how much... Okay. This is kind of butts. What do you got for me? Bomb, grab balls, nothing useful. Okay. Oh, good lord. You're ready and raring for me. That's okay. So am I with you. And he brought friends. So many friends. That is a lot of harpies in kind of weird places. Okay, well, I have a solution. This is probably a dumb idea. Oh, dicks. Okay, that worked out well. Still took damage from it, though. Which could have been better. Could have been worse, but could have been better. Okay, so let's check out that plant. We've got a lot of golems around here, which is kind of fitting, honestly. We've got the plant. We've got this guy. And we've got more harpies. Why is it always harpies? Don't even know. Well, that's okay. Because we can hit and run here. This is nice. Let's see. This is nice. Yeah, the harpy AI is dumb. Oh, it's not dead yet. The harpy AI is dumb, but if it was much smarter, they would be just killing machines. Honestly, I'm okay with slightly dumb AI. I would rather have slightly dumb AI. Maybe, actually, no, I'd be okay with really smart AI that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So in Catacomb Kids, they do boatloads, which is kind of a problem. Oh god, damn it, do not want to be here. At least they crushed the, what's-his-face. At least, ooh, we've got a really nice place for fighting the golem, don't we? Oh, crap. He came out of nowhere. Not welcome. Can I even make it back out of here? I have no confirmation one way or another. We'll figure it out. Either way, haven't taken too much damage, which is kind of nice, and we're getting a fair amount of money back. Probably not a bad idea to invest in some dexterity along the way. Oh, deuces. Problem is, these guys have those, like, that crazy knockback arrow type situation. Oh, well. Not the end of the world. So, we're a little injured, but the thing is, I got a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh, hey, Homunculus. How's it going? Sorry, I am very focused on this game. I'm trying to get to the end without taking too much damage, because we want to go see the new boss. Because it could be kind of cool. I have no idea what it's going to be like, though. Abomination. I mean, definitely an interesting name. Shit, I don't actually do a whole lot of damage here. I need to get some more strength. What the deuce was that? I don't even know. Oh, come on! My arrow passed right through his alright, fine. My arrow passed right through his feather and did nothing. Alright. So that'll be okay. Yeah, for some reason I'm suddenly doing less damage than I was before, which I don't really understand. Because I've been putting points into strength, and I must have switched around my gear or something along. Oh, you know what? I'm not wearing my gauntlets of heavy punches anymore. That's what it is. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I was wondering about it. It's like, I don't have the knockback or the damage that I had earlier. This solves it. Okay. Let's grab what I can. Let's see. Yeah, I know if the Spriggans do shoot you from below. This is in reference to Pumpkin Hunter. If you can get it, you can get Spriggans to like launch you off into the stratosphere. That actually happens kind of frequently to me. Not happily though. Like it's something I'm actually super grumpy about when it happens. You're kind of a dick. Okay, we got the height advantage, but we're pointed the wrong direction. Nope. At least they light up when they're about to attack you, so you can kind of get out of the way. But it really doesn't give you a whole lot of leeway. Oh god, do not get stuck next to him. Okay, he can probably make it? No, he can't. Woo! That makes that a lot easier. Okay, did I see if we had a shrine? I don't think we have a shrine of the shackled yet, which is kind of annoying. Because I don't really have... I got a lot of scrolls of uncurse, which is kind of nice. But again, what I'm looking for is some really god-tier, god-cursed items. Yep. Man, I like heavy punches. Heavy punches makes life so much easier. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, hey, Wet Magic Carp. How's it going? I am very focused on not dying here. Oh, sweet. We do actually have a... I don't entirely know why I'm so, like, freaked out at there being a Spriggan, but at the same time, trying not to bust up the shackled here. He probably only has a little bit of health left. And I don't want to deal with that. We're getting a lot of health, too, so if I can get a Shrine of Light, we're in a good way. I also don't know where the boss is. So that is the main... That is the main fear here. Oh, we found him somewhere. I have no idea where the hell he's going. Oh, God. What the dicks is this? Well, this is something very special. Near and dear to my not heart. Whew. That's a lot of dudes. Alright, at least they're all dead. Now let's take a look at what the golem boss is doing. Rolling around in there. Not so bad. Okay. So we've got a lot of, like, vertical... We've got a lot of verticality here, which is... Oh, shoot. How the heck am I supposed to get that? I guess if I mash my face over. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. I guess I could probably get a scroll of, jumping or something. Ah, shoot. So here's the problem. We're effectively going to have to poke the bull... We're going to have to poke several bulls here just to get this guy out of, like, Dingleberg. And I'm not looking forward to that. Like I said, several bulls. Some of them smaller and slightly annoying, but equally dangerous in a lot of ways. Okay. Let's see if I can... Come on down. You bastard. I'm down here. Okay. So the thing is, I needed to get him to drop down at least one of these platforms. You coming? He can do that, can't he? Because no way in hell do I want to get him to... I don't want to fight him there. Because we have several other options here. We got 44 health. Probably have at least several potions of regeneration, but I'm a little bit loath to use them. So let's actually take the long way around. A little bit scary about other stuff. Okay. We got this. Glad I took care of him while I was paying attention. I'm trying to read chat while I'm traversing here. Light brown scroll. I have not used, like, any of these, have we? Okay. Let's see. I want these wisps out of my life. There we go. And he's probably going to sail off into the sunset, only to get crushed to death. Probably the case with most of these little guys. Alright. Let's see what I want to do. We've got so many scrolls of Uncurse, I don't even know. I don't even know how many... why we have so many. Okay. This is too many of these guys. Well, let's... Cleansing fire. There we go. Not even fire, but still. The boss is still down there. I was really expecting some of these Spriggans would go off and adventuring. But it looks like I'm individually murdering them instead. Okay, so how many bombs do I have? I don't... Okay, that presents an interesting situation. How do I deal with that? I don't even know. Okay. Is hard to tell what we're gonna do here. I have no way of getting him down. He's just gonna keep hucking those things. How do I get him down? Okay, like, we got the ice wand, which is kind of nice. Let's try it. Because the problem is, like, I really don't want to fight this guy toe-to-toe. Oh! Oh, thank God. New feature that I did not know about. Well, first and foremost, fuck this guy. New feature that they've added. There are now little... Now there are charges like this. There are charges next to the wand. There are charges next to the wand. You can actually see how many you have. Oh, that is so amazingly useful. Okay, let's just wait here for a second. So as soon as he finishes his roll, that gives us like a little bit of leeway to get him with a good smack and then get out of there. Yeah! Oh, wait, we got him. Sweet. Okay. Now he is free. Now we can save our wand charges for a while. Perfect. Wait, I'm stuck in here. Shit. I have to go past the boss to get out of here. Oh boy. Bad situation to be in. Bad situation to be in. Okay, let's actually switch back to the magnificent ice wand for a second. And let's think. I don't think he can jump up here, but if I can get him over this direction, yep, we can make the escape. Perfect. As long as he doesn't start rolling. Or other stuff. Thank you. Goodbye. Don't want to deal with your bullshit. Oh, that is coming for me. Unfortunately, there's like not a whole lot of easy access for me to hit him. Okay, whenever that happens, that terrifies children. Specifically this child. Oh, fuck. Okay. Come on. Come on. We're all good. We're all good. Yeah! Fought him without even really having a whole lot of confrontation here. Still scares me. Let's get rid of that business. We do... Oh, wait, no. We do have a Shrine of the Shackle, don't we? Let's, see what it can do. I don't really have much, actually, come to think of it. I've already figured out what, like, all of these things do. Well, in that case, screw it. Let's keep going. Actually, I'm not even sure why I still have that dagger. I guess it's in case if I find some god-tier gloves that are not heavy punches. That'd probably be it. Okay. Well, let's just, yeah, that was freaky spin that I did not want to deal with. Now, we've got, like, 7 Scrolls of Uncurse, but we don't have a single one for, identification. Which is kind of depressing, because I would really, really like to, a lot of things. Alright, well, let's go stop by the Shrine of Light. We've got some money. Might be able to get some health in. Hope for the best. Because the shopkeeper mysteriously has yet to have a single potion in his entire repertoire, which confuses me greatly. So we don't know what that does. Ah, here we go, jump. Perfect. And we get more gauntlets. Looks like we've got one secret area first, so I might as well check that out before we do anything. We got scroll to teleport. We got these two. Probably should have waited to pick them up, but it doesn't look like either of them are cursed. Alright, so now we've got a replacement for our fire cap, which honestly, let's be honest here, fire cap, not that useful. So we get defense, dexterity, speed, and strength. Those are really good. And we're probably going to want these gauntlets. If and when we get to the crypts? Actually, we're going to the crypts, aren't we? Shoot. Okay, that concerns me. Oh, hey, there's a random-ass hood I haven't actually identified yet. We're going to the crypts, and I actually have no idea if I have any potions of regeneration. Wow, that was nice. Oh, right, I was going to go check out the secret room. Well, you know what? 20 health is probably not going to make that big of a deal. Okay. So let's think. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Freezing aura. Not nearly as good as that. I mean, admittedly, mana regeneration isn't super useful until you have something? I don't even know. It's hard to tell. I think we're gonna be fine. Let's go check out this whole secret area business. Oh, no. Well, there goes a lot of my charges. And there was a pork chop there. Okay. Thought so. Well, I was at least hoping that would happen. So we're going down to the crypts. Fully healed. Damn it. Get back here. I got punching to commit upon your person. Why are enemies not impeded by... Can I make that jump? Doesn't look like I can make it with magic. Enemies are not impeded by water. They move around normally. That's kind of a problem. Oh, well. Let's see. So we've got the Extendo Gauntlets. They are called Extendo Gauntlets! Usually they're not called Extendo Gauntlets. That actually makes me pretty happy. So we've got Potions of Featherfall, and then a bunch of random miscellaneous junk that I don't know what it does, which concerns me a lot. We have gotten the chest. Okay, there we go. So there's no reason for me to stick around at this point. We've taken, what, 3 damage? No big deal. Okay, off we go. We'll hope for my best.